Hello everyone and welcome to another video. In this one, I'm going to be showing you something that I figured out just a few days ago, and it has increased my aim in pretty much every game that I've played. And it has to do with your controller configurations through Steam. So just the other day, I was playing Rogue Company, and of course, it was going fine. I got off the game in order to play Fall Guys, and all of a sudden, my right stick started acting like it was a mouse in any game I opened. I did it. It did it in Apex Legends. It did it in Fall Guys. I even reopened Rogue Company, and it did the same thing. I tried over and over and over again, and even Googled a bunch of things, and still to no avail, I couldn't find the answer. But then I realized something. Steam updated and it changed all my configurations. So now I'm going to show you how to make it even better, because I found a configuration that made my controller pretty much an aimbot. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to plug in your controller, of course, using the cord. Make sure that there's no latency issues and that you have the fastest response time for your controller. There is a way to make it even faster with Zinputs, and I can make another video about that in the future. But for right now, we're just going to be focusing on the configuration. So plug your controller in, and then once you do, make sure that the light is on. Now, if you're using a PS4 controller, this configuration can still work with it. If you're using a PS5 controller, I would recommend that you download the Sony PlayStation firmware updater for the DualSense wireless controller. This doesn't do anything for PS4 controllers. As you can see, the PS4 controller is plugged in, but it says connect to your controller to your computer using the USB cable. If I plug in my PS5 controller, this would say something. It would say like it's connected. Mine is updated, so it wouldn't tell me to update it. It takes just a few minutes as well. All right, so we're gonna open up Steam, and we're going to go to View, and we're going to go to Big Picture mode. All right, this is very important. Big Picture mode is where we're going to set it up. So we're going to go to the settings. We're going to go to controller settings first, and you're going to set it to whatever controller you're using. This can work with Xbox controllers from what I know as well, and as well as Switch Pros controllers. For any generic Steam controllers or anything like that, I'm not sure if this will work, but you can still try. So I have a PlayStation 4 controller plugged in, so we're going to use the PlayStation configuration support. We're going to check that. It knows that we have a PlayStation 4 controller. If you want to identify, you can. It just makes your controller like vibrate so that you know that's the one you're messing with. And then if you want to calibrate it, you can calibrate it on your own. That is in case you need to reset your joysticks, recenter them basically. All right, so we're going to go to the base configurations, right? So in desktop configuration, apparently this is when what your controller is doing, or what configuration your controller is able to control when you're outside of game. So if you click this, we need this to be blank, right? So we just need to go to gamepad. You can actually go to browse configs, and then you can go to different ones. If you go to the templates one, you can create your own, and as you can see, I've done that where it doesn't do anything when I'm not in a game. So when I'm on my desktop, my controller doesn't do anything. It doesn't control anything. There's no mouse aspect to it, nothing like that. You can also search the community. If you're my friend on Steam, you can just go to mine, right? So we also need the big picture configuration. This is the one that's super important because this is the one that shows up when you're playing in game. So if you go to browse config, we have the official configuration for big picture, which is the recommended one, and then we have a bunch of other ones. If you go to the community one, this one is even better, from Austin P, and it's in there. It's for the PlayStation 4 controller. It says that it's just the official configuration for Steam controller figs, big picture, but I'm pretty sure that there was something that he did to it, and that's the one that I use. The last one is the Steam button cord configuration. This one, you can go ahead and get the guide button cord basic configuration from a person named Scott D in the community. But there's also different ones as well. Now, the one that I use when I'm in games, and the one that pops up, you know, in the bottom right corner when you open Rogue Company or anything like that, it tells you what configuration is showing up, is you go down to the templates and you go to gamepad with high precision camera /aim. This template works best for games that are designed with the gamepad in mind, but also support a desktop mouse for camera controller aim. This will do the best job of specifically taking advantage of the right side pad of your controller for precise aiming and camera control. Don't worry about any of that. You want to use gamepad with high precision camera and aim for games like Rogue Company and Apex Legends, and maybe some other games that you play with your controller on Steam as well. Once I've put this as the template that I was using, oh my goodness, I was beaming people. So what I did was I took this and I kind of combined it with the original one that I was using, and then it came out with and then I combined that with the Scott D one a little bit, and you're able to save your own configurations, and that's what I was able to do. I just didn't rename it. But you can just turn on that one simple high precision gamepad configuration, and I promise you, you will beam kids even more. If you're just a Rogue Company player, it works. It makes you significantly better. I promise you, okay? I would not lie to you. Okay, so that's it for this video. It was just a quick tutorial of how to change your configurations in big picture mode for your Steam controllers, whether you use Xbox or PS4 controllers, or even PS5 controllers. Remember, if you're playing Rogue Company through Steam with a PS5 controller, it's going to recognize that controller in Rogue Company as an Xbox controller, no matter how many times you reset your configurations to read it as a PlayStation controller in Steam. For PS4, it reads as a Sony controller inside of Rogue Company. And if you like this video, make sure you smash that thumbs up button, and make sure you subscribe, because we're very close to 1,000 and I'm trying to get there. So let's get me there, please. For everyone else, I hope that you had a great time in this video, and I'll see you on the next one.
Oh, hello there. It's Blue. I'm a terrible dancer, so ignore that version of me on the screen and listen to my voice when I say thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and of course, click on another video of mine. I heard you'll like those over there. They're pretty good.